Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jadine, and if it's your first time here, I want to welcome you to my channel. Welcome to my faithful subscribers, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Today's video, I'll be asking you a question. What kind of man have you chosen? Did you choose a healthy man, a toxic man, or a broken man? And I'll give you my input on all three types of men, and you could let me know in the comments below which one have you chosen. So let's start off with the healthy man. So the healthy man is a man that was brought up in a loving home. He was raised with both his parents, or he had positive influences in his life growing up. He had a great childhood. He loves God. He's in sync with himself. He's in sync with his creator. He's in sync with the woman that he's with. He loves women, he loves all women, not like in a creepy way, but he's respectful of women. He's always concerned, like, how are you doing today, but not in a creepy way. Because a healthy man sees other people before himself. He puts others before himself. A healthy man does that. This type of man, he is on a mission. He knows his purpose here in life. He's on a mission, and he's happy to have a woman on his side that is going to help him. He chooses a woman that has a mission as well, because he's an individual, she's an individual, and they come together. They bounce ideas off of each other. They're not sucking the life out of each other, but they come together as individuals. That's a healthy man. He has a mission. He has a plan for his life. He has goals for his life. That's a healthy man. The healthy man, he's whole enough. He's whole. He's a whole man on his own. And he's not looking for validation from the world. And I'll give you an example of that in a broken and toxic man. He's not looking for validation. A healthy man, he's so humble. He's so kind. If a healthy man is with a woman, he supports her dreams. My previous video, How to Be a Powerful Woman, I spoke about a man not being threatened by your success. A healthy man is not threatened by your success. A healthy man, he supports your dreams. And most of the time, if you don't even have a dream, he encourages you. A healthy man is like that because he's so whole. He's so in sync in who he is. He's not threatened by you. He's not threatened by how much you make. He's not threatened by how successful you are. That's a healthy man. A healthy man never makes you feel small. Never, never. And how you know this? When he gets angry or he's upset, still humble, still respectful, never calls you out of your name like a broken and a toxic man. A healthy man, he'll be so angry at you, and you'll still feel loved. You'll still feel protected by this man because he's healthy. His emotions are intact. He's not lashing out at everything that you do, not arguing with you, so argumentative. That's not a healthy man. Everything you say, he picks at you. He picks at your self-esteem bank because it makes him feel better. That's not a healthy man. So let me not get off track here. That's the broken man. So the healthy man does not pick at your self-esteem bank. He builds you up. life comes out of his mouth when he speaks to you. It doesn't speak to you to tear you down. He builds you up. If he's with you and you're his woman, he's not going to tear you down with his words. He's a healthy individual. Check this one out. A healthy man, he is a giver. He's a giver. He's a giver of his time. He's a giver of his love, his attention, his possessions. He's a giver. Now, he's not a silly man that you could take advantage of, but he's a giver. A healthy man, he'll give you whatever you want. Whatever you want. A healthy man, he supports your dreams. He supports your dreams, not threatened by your dreams or your accomplishments. A healthy man, he's not guarded. Oh no, he's not guarded. He's so open because he has nothing to hide. He's an open book, has nothing to hide, doesn't have this thick wall of Jericho up. A healthy man, he's very honest, even if he thinks what he's gonna be honest about is gonna not make him look the best. He's still going to be honest about it because a healthy man has integrity. He's not gonna risk his integrity, and he has a firm idea of who he is. And I'll add this one in. A healthy man, he has a good track record in relationships, meaning he's not gonna be telling you, oh, she was a H or a B, you know. He's not buddy with her, but he's not angry either. You know, they broke up and, you know, he's in a good place. That's a healthy man. That's a healthy man. You could ask him anything, he'll answer you. That is a healthy man, and I hope that's the kind of man that you choose. Hey, he's not perfect. He's not a perfect man. He's a healthy man. His life is on track. He knows where he's going. He's a man on a mission. That's a healthy man. So let's get into the broken man. So the broken man, he may have not had the best childhood growing up. You know, he may have had both his parents or, you know, a parent figure in his life, but they weren't the best role model for him. So he has childhood traumas. You know, he has traumas from even relationships. Because believe it or not, there are some women out there that are breaking these men, and then they're broken, and then they're hurting other women, because hurt people hurt people. You know what I mean? So the broken man just didn't have all that positive influence in his life growing up. But the good news is, if he realizes that he's broken and he seeks help, a broken man can actually turn into a healthy man. The broken man is the opposite of the healthy man. He's out of sync with his creator, which is God. He's out of sync with himself as a man. This man may have insecurities, low self-esteem, you know, all that emotional trauma. You know, he may have been abused. It's a broken man. Check this one out. A broken man, he's scared to express himself. You know, this is a kind of man that believes that, oh, I'm so macho, I'm not gonna be vulnerable, I'm not gonna express myself. It's a broken man, because you need to know how to express yourself. I mean, men and women are different. He's probably not gonna express himself like you as a woman do, but he could still express himself. So because of his low self-esteem, his insecurities, This man, he's just not going to be able to celebrate you. He's not. If you are a successful woman and you're with a broken man, he's going to feel threatened by you. He's going to feel threatened by your success, your ability to provide. He may even say, oh, you're too independent. Broken man. He's just not in a position to see your success and celebrate you. And this is a man that might tear you down, and sometimes he may realize it or sometimes not. This is a man, a broken man, has a lot of secrets. He has a lot of walls up. It's hard to have a conversation with him because he's so guarded. Unlike the healthy man that he's open, he's not guarded. The broken man, he is guarded. He has walls up that you're gonna have to tear down those walls. That's a broken man. You see, a broken man is a type of man that he's hiding behind this persona that I'm doing great, I'm good, I'm the man, you know. It's like he's always trying to be seen. That's a broken man because he has to be barking so that everyone can see him. This is the kind of man that he shows out with his cars. He's flashy. Unlike the healthy man doesn't go out there talking about, oh, I make 6 figures and I'm this and I'm the top boss and I'm all that. A healthy man doesn't do that. You'll find out on your own. Ooh, this man is a catch, but he's not gonna tell you how much he makes unless he's like educating you, or he's a teacher or something, or it's for educational purposes. He's not gonna tell you, be out there bragging how he makes this and his bank account is fat and all this kind of stuff. That's a broken man that's trying to brag to make himself look like something he's not. Please pay attention to these, I'm this and I'm that, like you're so macho. So I'm very fascinated with lions. For some reason, I'm just fascinated with lions. I'll be the one out there trying to pet the lion and get my hand bitten off because I'm crazy. But let's not stray from the point here. But a lion, you've never seen, a lion doesn't have to go out there and roar and carry on so that the jungle knows that the king has arrived. Those animals know that he's a lion just by showing up. A broken man has to put on a show for you to believe that he is something that he's not. He's not. He's just barking. He's not. This is a type of man that he uses his clothes, his perfume, his jewelry. He tries to use that to impress you. It's a cover-up. It's a cover-up. This is a type of person that he makes you feel like he got it going on, and he does not have it going on. You really get to know this kind of man. This man is in a whole heap of debt. The car may not be his. Who knows? He may not even have a house to park the expensive car that he's trying to catch you with. Please pay attention here. Are you choosing this kind of man? Because you might say, oh, the healthy man, he's too boring for you. He doesn't have enough swag for you, right? The healthy man isn't swag enough for you. Pay attention to these broken men, because these broken men are the men that's going to hurt you and turn you into a broken and toxic woman, which I need to do a video about. A broken, a toxic, and a healthy woman. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see a video about that. So please don't fall for this act. A broken man, he's so insecure that he has to cover up behind that shield, brand names, wearing all kind of He's broken. Don't even pay attention to that. This broken man, he's very passive aggressive. Have you ever met these kind of people that they're so passive aggressive? They know that's something that you hate, but yet they still do it. You know, they're so passive aggressive. You can't even have a conversation with this man. He's so argumentative. You'll be surprised that he is actually a man. He argues and he's so emotional, like he's a girl. Like I said, this kind of man, he avoids deep conversations, because if you really talk to a broken man, you'll get to see that he's broken. You can barely have a deep conversation with this type of man. This man is surface level. Ain't nothing going deep with this man. Surface level. Are you choosing this kind of man? Because the healthy man, he's too boring for you. You want the kind of man that's going to tear you down, and for some reason you're attracted to all of that kind of toxicity. So let's get into the toxic man. So the toxic man, the toxic man, he's on a mission to work overtime to diminish you. He hates women. The toxic man is a type of man that he abuses you, he hits you, he talks down to you. That's toxic. That is so toxic. He talks to you however he wants to. This kind of man, he's very unstable. Very unstable. You got to walk on eggshells around a toxic man, because he will explode. That's a toxic man. He's so toxic that you can't even, you're not even gonna be able to be yourself around this kind of man. The toxic man, he burns all his bridges. He doesn't have friends. He doesn't have childhood friends. He has no one on his side. Have you ever met a man and you feel like, oh my gosh, he's so accomplished and he's this and he's that, but he has no one. Sometimes it's not because he's toxic. It's just because, hey, maybe he wasn't raised in that area, or he's new to the area. You will be able to tell based on what I told you about a broken man and a healthy man. But this toxic person, he doesn't have any friendships. He has no friends. He's a one man on an island because he's so toxic. This kind of man, he's so angry at the world. He's so angry. He's always trying to project himself out there. This kind of man is a narcissist, which is demonic. You know, it's all about me. He's constantly in the mirror. He's in the mirror fixing his hair more than you are. Toxic, because he's self-centered. That's a toxic person that doesn't care about how anyone is doing but himself. That's a toxic man. Are you choosing this type of man? This is the kind of man that's going to be calling you out of your name, calling you H and B and all the names in the book. This is the kind of man that's going to be doing that to you. Are you choosing this kind of man? He's very inconsistent, very unstable. You don't know what to expect from this kind of man. Is that the kind of man that you're choosing? And I keep on asking you that because I want it to sink in. This kind of man, a toxic man, he has no empathy. This is the kind of man that will beat you, he will hurt you, and then he'll turn around and tell you it's your fault. After he beat you and gave you a black eye, he's gonna tell you it's your fault and you deserved it. He has no empathy. None whatsoever. He's angry at the world and he's taking it out on everyone. toxic. You need to run. Red flag. Do not even entertain a person like this. You should not even be entertaining a person like this, because this person does not even want to hear anything. A broken man, you might be able to talk to him and tell him, hey, you know, you need help. And sometimes, like I said, a broken man could get help and he could turn to a healthy man. The toxic man, though, you have your work cut out for you, because he doesn't have empathy. It's all about me. Like I said, it has to be some kind of demonic force. It's all about him. The world revolves around him. Have you ever met someone like that? You could be hurting, he wouldn't care less. You could be in need of his love and attention, he doesn't care less. This is the type of man that sets out on a mission to hurt you, to use you. This is the kind of man that sits out in a crowd in the barbershop or wherever those guys hang out at the game, or, you know, with their boys. And this is the kind of man that he's going to talk about you sexually, call you all kind of names, put you down, because he thinks it makes him feel macho and like he's a man. Do not entertain a man like that. A man that's trying to deliberately throw you under the bus? No, absolutely not. You need to stay clear from a toxic person. Please consider the kind of man that you are choosing. So that is my thought on a toxic man. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.